Here. Well, welcome. Welcome to your home, welcome to Hell's Kitchen. As our contenders walk through the door, I'm watching them closely and already discovering things about them. The first job you have, I need you to set up your stations as you would in any other restaurant. Now, you'll be assessed on the way you set up, of course. So, please, let's rock and roll. There's a particular way to lay out a bench, and I can tell within 5 minutes who knows what they're doing and who doesn't. Okay, that's it. Time down, please. Some people are clearly comfortable in a commercial kitchen, while others, well, they're struggling. But not Jeremy. He's got it sorted, and he's helping out others in his group. You've got a turn mushroom to do. First, an exercise in the basics. A trained chef will be comfortable doing this. But for those who don't know, it'll be interesting to see how they react to their failure at such a simple task. You have, right now, 30 minutes. Believe me, against the clock, it's not that easy to do well. Fleur, you're going to have to use your other knife. You come to a kitchen without a blinking knife.
Actually, I do this at work. I turn potatoes, so I do a little bit of everything. You know, it's always good to know the classics.
Can you please just have one knife on your board? We're certainly revealing some rusty skills.
I like creating, I'm not into the grunt work. I'm hot and I'm a bit slow.
I met Cruz on the airplane and I said, he said, how do you think you'll go? I said, it'll be fine as long as I don't ask you to turn a mushroom.
Well, he's getting his chance.
I thought it might be put more skill into it.
Not the hardest thing we'll get to do this week, I'm sure.
This young grown, he's trying his best, but he's getting carrots. Doing Christchurch classically, he's correct, working beautifully, it's a pleasure to watch.
It's just a matter of bringing it down.
I haven't done these since college.
And Jo, she's slightly nervous. And we have Mark Howe is very studious. He's getting the correct amount of wedges on his potato. But they're about to use up so much time, they're going to run out. They've only done half what we'll ask them to do.
Oh, it's a tight one. It's going to be tight. I don't think get the mushrooms, but I'll try and get potatoes done.
This is plenty of time. It's not a task that's beyond anyone's out of their reach. They've got the examples there, so there is no excuse. Jeremy has it completely sussed. Fleur is totally impressed with this wrist technique, but can she repeat it? And some of the things I'm witnessing are atrocities to vegetables. Obviously they're a little bit nervous. Looking at the end product, I don't think there's any excuse. Stand back, please. So how do they cope with their first task in the kitchen? Perhaps one of the most mixed-matched vegetable preparation I've ever witnessed in my life. You happy with this?
Pretty happy.
Well, I'm not. Look, I've got all different shapes and sizes here. Explain to me why.
I was the last one to the potato bin, so I got what was left.
It's not good enough. Your Brumwales are more like Macedonian, aren't they?
Oui, chef.
Oui.
Oh dear, you're going to struggle to be able to give me any points for this lot.
Well, unfortunately, you said it, not me. This is 0. I can rate you as 6.5.
Thank you, chef.
Yeah, well, thank you. Looks good. Oh, you can see you made a valiant attempt. And what do you think?
I don't think much of them at all, Chef.
Okay. What about the mushrooms? Morgan is only too aware of his failings, but as expected, Jeremy's on top of this task. Potatoes are turned beautifully, all like a barrel. The carrots are in keeping with the size that's required of the size of the carrot. He's done it beautifully. Brunoise, or even. His mushrooms need a little bit of work. It's a dying art, this, so I'm quite surprised that he actually even remembers.
There's going to be some skills there that lots of chefs have done. Practice, they'll be really good. Then there's some there that we're all going to suck at, so no excuses really. Washing dishes, I'll get a 10 out of 10, I'm sure.
It's evil to take a perfectly healthy carrot, throw away all that stuff on the side and turn it into these ridiculous looking bullet things. I mean, what's the point?
Well, there are 2 points actually. When you're turning carrots and potatoes to make them the same size, it means they cook the same and they look the same.